So the next phase in this kind of Exiosi journey moves us from these physical to phygital to fully digital. And the fully digital pieces, really, they kind of happened a little bit like an experiment. I love, people who know me well know that I love to experiment with things, and especially with creativity, I just like to get my hands on things and see how they work and really get under the bonnet of stuff and tinker with it, because I like to make things bespoke. I like to make things that I believe are beautiful and that other people would be able to see beauty in. And sometimes there are restrictions when we take things off the shelf, and we have methods that we follow that, you know, everybody seems to do a thing in a particular order. I don't like to do that. I like to understand why things work the way that they do, how they work the way that they do, and then make my own version. Even sometimes rip the whole thing apart and start from scratch with something that hasn't necessarily been done in that way before. So if we take the Exiosi Pop Soup collection, Pop Soup was my phrase that I coined for all of those pieces of pop culture that surround us in daily life. In, you know, there's magazine articles, we look at the general media, and we see things in the news, we see stuff on TV in product placement, we have so many things in clothing and just various references, logos on the high street. Everywhere that we go, there's stuff that means something. There are pictures and ideograms and symbols, and they all have a meaning. And I think that's beautiful. I think it's wonderful how we've managed to generate this culture where there are so many incredible symbols. And so what I like to do is take those and kind of break them out of context, mix them up, stick them in what I call a blender, where they all get spewed and chopped to pieces, and then recolor all of that in my own 66 color palette, and then output them in such a way as I deem to be beautiful.